chimes in the green flag. Sean Perkins is on the pole with Noah Hart on his outside. Green flag in the air here at Dubai. One of DuPont Cup Series' favorite tracks to go to every year. As Sean Perkins leads in the turn number 1. Koei Lamas makes a dive to the inside. Unsurprisingly, he's looking for the lead himself. And look at Koei Lamas being himself, trying to get another road course victory. Look at him go. Lamas is steadfast and ready. He going for it. Sits 7th in the points. Trying to go for the title. He doesn't have much time to go for it. And Dubai has always shown what the true capabilities of the DuPont Cup Series is capable of, and road courses, and it's always fun every single year here. And Perkins diving into Lamas on the inside. Lamas trying to defend the spot, but Perkins, as Lamas swung wide a little bit, Perkins trying to retake the lead. Side by side for the lead here. Looks like Perkins will probably take the lead here. We got the top 2 in points up here in the mix. They're both in the top 10 right now. And Perkins holds the lead. And surprisingly, no lap 1 crash. Usually we get one. But the cars are still in the pack, so we got a long ways to go. Here's Perkins, swings a little wide. He swung way wide, and Lamas retakes the lead again. Oh boy, we got a huge mix up here in the front. Well, not sort of in the front. The second of the pack here is we're 4 wide coming off this turn here. Finn guy trying not to go in the wall, but it is a huge mixed match of positions everywhere, and everybody trying to settle in. The first laps to this track are always crazy, and you're seeing why here today. Everybody being desperate. This race really brings out the craziness of the drivers as they do a lot of crazy things to win here. As Galligan, we're 3 wide per second here. And it is getting tight. And it has only just begun. And miraculously, we haven't had a wreck yet. Michael Block trying to work his way through the field here in the number 29 as he's trying to go for the title. There goes Block. Oh, hard into the wall. Fibros has turned him into the wall, looks like. Watch out. Oh, Nico Hall gets a hit. Nico Hall cannot avoid that. Louvier sort of gets a piece of it. And Nico Hall and MBR. Once again, whenever one MBR car falls, all the others fall with them. That's been a trend this season. This is the battle for the lead as well here with Lamas and Jackson. They're getting a little touchy. These guys are not letting off. And Jackson taking the lead. But that's our first wreck of the day. And looks like Fibros has gone to the back of the 29 and spun him around. And I think they may have just knocked Block out of the title. More crazy battling going on up here. We're 3 wide. Could be 4 wide if Finn guy decides to do something stupid like this. Oh God. Oh yeah, more voice cracks. So we're going 4 wide, contact, and we settle it out quickly there. Citadino. Oh man, well this looks like a boatload of fun. And look at Shelton trying to push the 81 into the situation, but Pollard does not want to be involved in this fight. And more contact, being and banging. Oh man, this is crazy. I mean, this is the craziest I think I've ever seen them drive here. More contact, Curtis into Finn guy. And look at Finn guy pushing the 91 into the turn. Don't spin him, come on, stay clean guys, stay clean. To the hardpool cars, Sean Perkins and Galligan fighting one-on-one. Galligan trying to hold the points lead from Noah Hart. And Hart gained a ton of points at Indianapolis and the DuPont 400 last week. And Hart's only 8 points behind Sean Galligan, and Hart's closing in. Galligan finished 32nd. Well, Noah Hart finished, I think, in the top 5, I think. I may be wrong. Here comes Eric Byrne, one of the Team Thunder cars on the inside, looking to make the pass. Byrne, who started about 20th, has been working his way through the pack. And he's already worked his way, and he's fighting for a spot in the top 5. But it's been pretty crazy these first couple of laps, and it's been a lot cleaner despite the more aggressive fighting that's been going on. Hopefully it stays that way. That's what we want to see is a big one. This is the leading, I mean, this is the entire top, like 8, top 10 battling each other for the win. No one can pull away. Galligan, no, oh, hard hit. Hard look at the wall. The points leader in the wall. Oh, God, Sanford hit him. And the points leader on his roof. Sean Galligan turned around again. That's the second straight season he's been turned around at this track. And Galligan up on his roof. And oh my Lord. Sanford's blowing up. He can't get to pit lane. He's going to have to drive around. Oh my God, that was a hard lick for the 44. Man, that is going to shake up the title. And that may have been the most beautiful thing Noah Hart's ever seen. Here's a replay of Galligan's wreck here. Oh, that was a hard lick, and he went over on his roof, and Sanford got a piece, and he hit the wall. And Sanford didn't really have much room to work with, and that is a huge shakeup in the title hunt. More bad luck for Sean Galligan. John Skabnicki here. Oh boy, oh no, no, God, oh, another wreck. Oh, Skabnicki in the wall, Ventonale to the wall. Oh, Dylan Young, one of the title hunters in the wall. Oh, hard lift from Chris Louviere. And another wreck not too long after Galligan's. That's third in the points. First and third in the points have been wrecked out of this race now. Ooh. PJ Williams looks like he got a piece. Midton Allen smacked into the wall. He lost a lot of position. Well, he's only going to lose a couple positions from that. But, oh my word. As you look at this again here, Skabnicki. Oh. Dylan Young got put in the wall. Dylan Young got nowhere to go against Skabnicki. As you can tell, Jacob Anthony just hooks that 87 into his teammate. And that sent Minton Allen to the wall, and it puts Skabnicki in the wall himself. Allen had nothing he could do. And he tried his best to keep the car straight, but he did hit the wall a couple times. And bad luck for Minton Allen. And that is definitely going to hurt Dylan Young in the title. As we are approaching first pit stops of the day, Eric Byrne has run down the leaders. Charles Jackson and Cody Lamas have been battling one-on-one for the last couple of laps, and Byrne has decided to show up in the Harpool car. And look at that, 15 car go. Eric Byrne has been showing somewhat some strength in the second half of the season, and he's charging onto Cody Lamas. These are two of the best road course drivers in the series. Eric Byrne won the first ever DuPont Cup Series road course, and 2 of his 4 wins have been at road courses. And meanwhile, Noah Hart, provided nothing goes wrong, is going to take the points lead. The only chance I see Galligan leaving with this points lead is if Hart wrecks. But that's pretty doubtful for the most part here. But Eric Byrne on the 48 now. He's looking to the inside of him here. Eric Byrne going to go for the pass. And Eric Byrne on the inside. Looks like he will take the lead. And he does. New leader, Eric Byrne. And Cody Lamas is going to have to try and fight back. After pit stops, Eric Byrne is the leader as he's putting PJ Williams a lap down, who was slow after the getting involved in 2 accidents for the most part today. And he's trying to catch up to Anthony as well. So Eric Byrne had a good pit stop as he leads. This is still the battle for second. These two have been at each other's throats so far this entire race. And here's Cabanero and Washer. Now these two really need to capitalize on this opportunity. Chris Washer sits 5th in the points. And with several of the drivers from the points struggling, he really needs to start closing in on the title. Same for Alan Cabanero, who's 8th in the points, and Lamas, who's also 7th in the points, trying to gain points himself. Still got a ways to go, but they are trying to run down Eric Byrne. couple of the drivers in the back here. Kind of surprised to see Fitzwater all the way back here. Maybe something wrong with his car, or it's just not a good track for him, but yeah. As we are halfway through this race, DJ Curtis has moved into the top 5 in the 91 car. And DJ Curtis has been on a roll these last couple of weeks. And he's really making up a lot of ground. He's currently 23rd in the points. At this rate, he'll probably be in the top 20 in points. So, oh boy, well, unless Noah Hart wrecks him here, but oh boy. DJ Curtis trying to get another great finish for himself here. But he's back with Noah Hart. Look at Noah Hart with the crossover move on the bottom here. Noah Hart is really determined to put a huge gap in the title. He wants to make sure Galligan is having a huge disadvantage entering Castle Gorge next week. Noah Hart's main goal is to try and clinch the title, and he very well could if he can get well, he's pretty much taking the points lead now. It's too late, but for Galligan. Another driver who has somehow showed his way up to the front is Nicholas Carrera in the 07. Carrera is actually faster than Eric Byrne right now, so he's trying to close in on the leader. And Nicholas Carrera in the silly season announced that MBR would be dropping him at the end of the season. And quite unfortunate, the Season 4 champion is a free agent. I mean, that's some pretty big stuff, and that's a big opportunity for a couple of teams who would love to have a champion in their ranks. And Nicholas Carrera has proven that he still is capable of winning. He won at Iowa earlier this season, although it was kind of lucky at the same time, but Carrera still does have what it takes to get the job done. And it's a shame to see MBR leave him, but you got to move on. So hopefully he finds another team, and we'll see how he does as this race is slowly ending with Eric Byrne absolutely dominating. Give some credit to Matthew Fuller. I mean, biggest mover of the day. He started in 37th, and now he has worked his way up to 9th. He's avoided all the trouble, and he's fought his way into the top 10. He missed the DuPont 400. He did not race his way into it, so he is really trying to make up ground in the championship right now. He is giving everything he's got in the end of the season, so hats off to him. But Eric Byrne is still the leader. Alan Cavanero had a fantastic pit stop, so he went from 6th to 2nd because of it. And Cavanero getting the run that he needs today, and he really trying to hold off Nicholas Carrera and Noah Hart. He's trying to chase after the leader. Chris Washer lost a couple of places on those pit stops, and no photo. Oh, that's another wreck. No, Nick Mace. Oh my God. Oh, what a wreck. That's a barrel roll. Someone called Nintendo because we just got a barrel roll. That was a horrible joke. But Matthew Fuller, who worked his ass to get up into the top 10, gets wrecked out because of Chris Washer. And where is Washer now? Ooh, that is not going to be a popular move by Chris Washer, and he may have just screwed himself. 5th in the points. And this just keeps getting better and better for Noah Hart. He must be having a laughing fit. The entire top 5 in points besides himself and Block is out of the title right now. Well, most of the part is out of the title. I have no idea what happened to him. Oh, someone's off. That's Jackson. He's off the track. But Fitzwater, I think, had to park it. I mean, I think Block must have had to park it or something. Oh, yeah, because he wrecked. My bad. I forgot. Like I said, you gotta feel bad for Matthew Fuller. It's just been a disaster season for him. And look at that. Barrel roll in the air. Nick Mace got a piece of it. Nick Mace was in 11th. And Nick Mace had a bad start to the race himself, and that's just unfortunate for the 43. But we gotta get an onboard of Jason Tross on that incident. I can't imagine what he was thinking in this point of the race. He's just dying with Nick Mace, and then all of a sudden this happens. Woo! Man, Tross cut that gap really quickly. And Tross probably horrified to see his cousin get into the air. Yeah. Eric Byrne still leading. He's been leading over half this race. But Alan Cavanero is closing in. Cavanero is almost a second faster than Eric Byrne with 7 laps to go. And he's 4.5 seconds behind. Cavanero trying the hardest he can to close in. He's trying to make up the points he lost at Indianapolis. He had trouble. He had to pit on unscheduled pit stops twice. And it really screwed him. But Noah Hart as well, laughing. I mean, the entire top 6, and besides himself, is out of this race. And I'll tell you what, Hart's gonna be one a tough fellow to catch. And honestly, it may just come down to him, Cavanero, and Galligan at this point. William Duncan, another driver who's been struggling today, has worked his way into 11th and has now is in 11th now, but he's trying to work his way into the top 10. And it's been a tough couple of weeks for William Duncan. He's had no luck in that 80 car. And this week, Team Thunder announced their plans for next season. They've already got everything set up and lined up for next season. And it's going to be interesting to see what they do. But Duncan battling with DeMax. DeMax, pretty unfortunate season for him, I guess you could say. I mean, he's 9th in the points, but it was not really the championship season it looked like to be after winning St. Petersburg. A lot of people thought that he was really going to dominate the championship this year, but it has just not been that at all. He's been consistent, but it's just been not enough. And he's currently looking for his 10th top 10 of the season. White flag for Eric Byrne. It has not been the season Eric Byrne has been exactly hoping for, but it's been a better season last season. Byrne sits 14th in the points after coming off a very successful race in Indianapolis, and he's done a great job. He's dominated this race in this 15 car. And Hopper Motorsports definitely should be interested in keeping him for next season. Hopefully they do. And this will be the 3rd road course win for Eric Byrne. Cavanero ran out of time. I mean, he's still closing in, but he would need at least 5 more laps to get to that 15 car, at least maybe 3 laps. Noah Hart will undoubtedly dominate the points after this. Seth Cole with actually not a crappy run. The Iceman, Cody Lamas, is going to be another great finish on a road course. But Eric Byrne, it's been a good season for Hopper Motorsports. They got a driver in the title hunt. Zach Rogers won 2 races in a row. Sean Burkett's going to pull here today, but here we go. Into the final turn, provided no issue. That never really happens, but coming off the final turn, as he makes his way down to the straightaway, Eric Byrne will win his first race of the season here at Dubai in the number 15 car in his first win season, and he will be in the All-Star race at least, so that's good news for him. Cavanero comes up in 2nd. Noah Hart comes up in 3rd. He will round out the podium. Seth Cole 4th. Cody Lamas with the unsurprisingly 5th. Guerrera, Jackson, DJ Curtis with another solid run. Daniel Day, and DeMax will score his 10 top 10 of the season. And Jake Baskier will finish 15th despite the back end damage.